Inflation is down, but everything still feels insanely expensive. Rent's rising, groceries are up, even your phone costs more than last year. So what's going on? It's not just inflation. The real reason starts thousands of miles away with a broken supply chain. Let's break down 5 hidden forces keeping your prices high and how it all started with a shipping container. Let's start with number 1. Let me start by showing you how a shipping container triggered a pricing crisis. In 2020, demand for goods skyrocketed, but the containers needed to ship them were out of position. Some stuck in closed ports, others trapped inland. As global trade rebounded, freight prices soared. Shipping a single container from China to the US West Coast jumped from under $2,000 to over $20,000. That price hike passed directly to you in the cost of your TV, washing machine, or holiday gifts. Number 2. Now let me take you inside the port gridlock that stalled global trade. Even when ships finally made it across oceans, many couldn't unload their cargo. Major ports like Long Beach in California and Felixstowe in the UK were backed up with ships waiting for a spot to dock. Some anchored offshore for days, even weeks. Why the holdup? Labor shortages hit every point in the chain. There weren't enough dock workers to unload containers, not enough truck drivers to haul them out, not enough warehouse staff to receive and process goods. On top of that, COVID protocols and safety rules slowed everything down even more. In some cases, labor strikes brought operations to a standstill. So what happens when goods can't move? Containers pile up, storage costs increase, trucking companies charge more for delays, replacement shipments are rushed in by air at a premium, and retailers dealing with stockouts scramble to restock, paying higher and higher fees just to meet demand. All those extra costs, they ripple outward, showing up quietly in the price tag of your groceries, electronics, or furniture. It wasn't just port congestion, it was a domino effect, and it sent prices climbing across the board. Number 3. Let me show you how panic buying backfired in a big way. When demand spiked and supply chains lagged, businesses started panic ordering. The result? Shortages in some products, massive surpluses in others. Target and Amazon, for example, overstocked home goods and had to discount heavily, while still struggling to keep essentials in stock. This misalignment created waste, confusion, and higher prices as companies scrambled to stabilize inventory. Number 4, let's rewind to the collapse of just-in-time systems. For decades, businesses relied on just-in-time systems, keep inventory low, and restock only when needed. But when one part didn't arrive, the whole system stalled. Suddenly, a missing chip could delay a car, or a missing screw could halt a factory. Now, many companies are shifting to just-in-case, holding more inventory and sourcing from multiple countries. It's safer, but more expensive. Warehousing and shipping costs go up, and so do prices on shelves. Lastly, at number 5, let's look at how global tensions raise the cost of everything. Finally, geopolitics. Tariffs from the US-China trade war. Brexit border frictions. The war in Ukraine is disrupting energy. And most recently, attacks in the Red Sea delayed cargo ships. Each of these events adds cost in the form of rerouting, fuel, security, and insurance. Those costs don't stay in spreadsheets. They show up in your final price. So yes, inflation is cooling. But the real story behind high prices? It's buried in the hidden mechanics of global trade. From freight rates to fuel costs, your everyday expenses are still echoing the aftershocks of a strained supply chain. Which of these hit your business or your wallet the hardest? Drop a comment and subscribe for smarter takes on global logistics.